to catch some feelings, ayy. Now I'm catching planes. I just want the billies, ayy. I won't ever change. Woke up in the hillies, yeah. Red dots on my phone. If it ain't about money, then bitch, leave me alone.
Yeah, and you can see Elim leaders right there. Tom H with 5, Cluzia with 4, and Pickus as well. He's up on the leaderboards. He has 2. He's in the game still somewhere. And it's another Tilted Towers ending, as we just saw Chap go down. I wanted to mention it briefly. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Onto
Tom?
Ritz. What is that?
All right, well, you know, why not start things off with a bang? You know, that's how we like to do things. So Tom is like, hey, I'm there with you. Let's do this. Ding. Thankfully, though, we're just going over the mountain, so no weird indoor actions. But now we see $C 2 eliminations. Could he find a third, maybe? Trying to catch people as they're trying to make their way to safety. There you go. Nice pickup. He also has the dynamite there.
Oh, he has that launch pad, using it for mobility. He's got a ton of utility going to the end game, especially with this Rift to go as well. So he has at least one more use to get to the next zone. So many players right now, all making their way in that rotation. You see Daxor in the background. $C, we'll just stick with him as well.
Up at 20 players remain. Don't forget, guys, a top 25, 3 points are awarded. 15, 5, and Victory Out are the next threshold for placement points. Now we see $sign relying on those explodes. Time to level the area. Everything reset. Go.
And the Rift.
Oh! Wait, what? They pop! Boyer! He rips Boyer out and he explodes due to storm damage.
Boyer was directly under him, so he rifted him, but at the perfect time, so he takes Boyer out.
And now it is go time. We're about to hit circle 8, down to 13 players. Dollar here trying to line up a shot. One crack. Can he make a follow-up? Doesn't look like it. And okay, he caught himself.
$C is still up as well. Who's up above him? Yoda and Rigba.
Oh
and
my
Vano.
gosh,
There's so many players.
HP. So this is where things get really weird because you wish that down below you had explodes. We're going to see Mojito take him down with the golds across the board. Now he's going to just try and shoot people down below him. Yeah. I like this.
He has that RPG. He can use that AoE damage and take out players below him, but still Vano and Yoda are on the same level. Mojito's going to take him down, but Yoda does go down to the RPG, and now he's going to fall.
They take the fall damage!
Oh my goodness, all of a sudden, I think it was Daxor, yes, down on low ground. He took out $C, who they were fighting by themselves down there, and then all of a sudden everybody else came down on top of him.
Yep.
What a game there from Daxor, and a perfect play on the low ground, Zeke.
But man, huge pick up for Daxor there in game 1. But again, guys, we don't skip a beat here, all right? We go in the next game. We see Rohat flying away from screen. The current Elim leaderboard there on your right. 32 players remain.
32 players remain. The half-in, half-out zone is revealed. Players making their way over there right now. Rohat already carving a position out for himself on the side of this mountain. Nice edit shot on this player. He's going to get him and retaliate. But oh my goodness, Majestic just going 60. For the risky play there, right on top, landing right on top of somebody. If that player was paying attention to the glide in, he could have easily pumped him right back.
Please,
feet there.
Warrior, you can do this. I believe in you. Time to clutch it up. He's going to try and follow up on this, but he's 3 HP and it's not enough. Vince shuts him down. Eric is a ref here, reffing the entire thing, saying good job. Victory goes over to Vince there. Oh, does he follow up? Nothing.
The edits there, Zeke. So careful, so calculated. He's going to find another one of his cohorts here. The referee takes him out as Pyko goes down to the zone as well. So 3 players remaining now. Eric, one of them. We'll see. Vince went down as well. Eric trying to get his way in the box. He's actually getting held out here. He does get the water plays
180
on the pew trick. Are you kidding me? 1 player left. Where is he? He's got to look up. He's got to find him. I think he just came down just now. And yes,
there it is in the face.
And Eric blows the whistle on the game. And that's it. Game over. Eric is the winner there. He takes the victory out. That's fantastic. Giving us a little bit of salsa as well. Beautiful play there from Eric.
As we speak. Oh, just kidding. They get punished. Thank you for punishing the ballers. Thank you.
Just like you're talking about, Zeke. That baller gets punished. Dennis is going to have to go on foot from here on out. 33 players remaining in here. We're in the half-in, half-out zone. Everybody's starting to make their way over.
So I'm going to top off with 50, so I'm good to go.
Only took 1 tick there as well, 10 damage. So now he has high ground. Now he can play this slow. And we saw he was already our point leader in the game in terms of eliminations. I think he had 5 already to his name. So he's going to actually be able to get more, not only more opportunities for eliminations, but he's going to be able to heal up a little bit. Only a little bit of damage there, but he's going to use that campfire. It's so important to use all of your utility. Otherwise, it's gone.
Man, so I think I like the slurp roll. Okay, he finds a player. Now he's at 100-100. Okay, right now this is Dennis's game to lose. He's got everything he needs. He even has extra shields, 3 by the way, if he needs to top himself back up. Look at the players down below. Cairo here, ultimate low. Court and Tim there in the middle ground, and Dennis is just laying down shots above. But I mean, Bala, it's getting claustrophobic. You know, we need to figure out what needs to happen. I think there was a player shooting from the outside. Tim, yeah, he took storm damage to try and secure that elimination. Did not quite pay out. Now he's going toe-to-toe with Dennis. Dennis, this guy's on 1 HP. There you go. He finds it. He actually fell to the storm.
Yeah. So it's going to be Dennis's credit, especially if he did damage there for him. Now, the Stink's coming in. Actually, Core Gaming takes high ground. I'm not sure where all of a sudden he comes from, but Dennis takes the low ground. So it's now Core versus Dennis, and we'll see how this unfolds as Core looking to find that one. Wow. He has the Stink, and that's actually so perfect.
Wow.
See, he used the Stink so masterfully there. He knew exactly where Dennis was because it was ticking. He was ticking. He was taking damage from the Stink. So he saw it through the floor. He knew exactly where he needs to aim when he falls down.
No. But hey, man, 29 players left in this current lobby. Circle 5, Zoe here. Not many. Just kidding. I was going to say no elims. As I was thinking the thought, he said, Zeke, don't worry. I have you covered. Here's one for you.
Nice. As the rest of the pack is rotating ahead of him, but there's a player in front of him. Is he going to be able to get it? He's just going to go straight through those stairs again. Not even using the heavy sniper this time. Just getting straight through that box.
We see Finn making the edit here. Now he punches through the build, catches a 49 and a wall edit as well. He's going to push
all the way
in.
through.
And it's Kinstar. He shut down Kinstar. That's absolutely crazy. As a player, you got to feel really good about that.
No, somebody else took that game, and Kuno actually takes high ground, and JR actually falls. So Inseparatize in a little bit of trouble, but what a shot there from Rings. That's actually going to bring him up. I was saying he was getting so low, and another one. Are you kidding me? On to Finn. That was the player we were tracking earlier. Only 3 left, 2 left now. Cash Quick ends that little reign of terror, and it's now Kuno again. They're fighting a little bit for height, and now going over the hill. They need to be careful. They want to make sure they have the mats to be able to go up. And actually going to the zone, he's going to actually get white damage on him, so he knows he's low. He knows there's an opportunity, but no. That edit is so quick with the floor, and Kuno, with that blue pump shotgun, takes out Catch Quick. What a, there was so much action there in the last couple of seconds. I just want to shout out Ensebras. That was such a nice, clean. Everybody's playing all 10 games out. Here, now, look at the leaders of eliminations right now. Vato, Benji Fish, those are huge names.
Senzel here rolling around. He's going to hop out of the baller. Does he catch one? And
that's
then and then immediately hops back in the baller. He's like, look, if you're going to respond, I'm going to be in this baller, okay? This is absolute chaos. This is, I think, the first time I've actually seen someone use this aggressively rather than, like, evasively, and I like it.
Oh, my goodness. Are you, he just took out the two players that I pointed out from the beginning. He took out Benji Fishy and Vato and takes him out with the baller at that. He just rammed him. Unfortunately, that's the end for Vato. We'll see now what is going to be able to happen. He's actually going to take high ground for this, and I think he's going to give it up. Yes, he is. He's going to give up that baller and just continue to build, and this is perfect.
Don't hurt me.
And I love what he's doing here. Not only using the minigun of pressure, but look how sparing he is with his builds. And he has his stink grenades as well as utility. He's being so sparing, only building one metal floor. He's not putting a pyramid on top, but now he actually blocks 6J.
Oh, he ticked there to the stink grenade. He drops super low. And it's straight to his HP. He takes a little bit of storm damage, it looks like.
That minigun's going to be the end of him. If he just takes one shot through, he's going to go down. But there's Sanzak starting to build the pyramids as well. This is so important, right? He's going to be able to get all the way towards that end zone with the builds that he has left because he was using only one piece this entire time. So if somebody runs out of mats and he doesn't, that's going to be the reason why. Sanzak putting on a clinic right now. Lyrison down on low ground. 6J still alive, actually. Lol boom as well. There's that minigun. He actually filled up on shields. I'm not sure if he got an elim or anything like that to fill up. At least maybe taking some minis, but Lol boom looking for a shot as well.
Looks like Hawkers was taken down there. We're down to 5. So again, guys, they get another 2 points for placement. The next 3 will come out from the victory royale. So now it is a game of who can survive the longest. But immediately, looks like they got jumped down there. Lyrison is eliminated. Vishma is gonna probably go down too. Yep, it's a 1v1. Sansel had claimed that high ground for so long.
He actually got boxed in now, so he has to be careful. He edits through his floor, and there was a pyramid above him. But look, he has remaining mats. He can actually just box these guys out as it's starting to go over the hill. So all he needs to do is block them out, and that's it.
That is so well executed. I cannot believe that, Bala. That was so well executed.
We talked about it. The materials that he was spending was so few in comparison to what he was going to need in the future. Right?
And that is 2 eliminations.
There for Quexo, he needs to be aware of his surroundings because he didn't realize Dexter was slightly ahead of or above him, so he could get that RPG shot. And actually, there's a little bit of a backboard, is what we call it, to be covered while you can take shots in front of you. But here's Mr. Savage onto Moritz. We'll see. Actually, already getting some damage, and he's going to go into his box. But oh my goodness, that's a 200 blue pump shotgun. Perfect. Perfect. And that's Mr. Savage, one of the biggest names, just like I talked about with Benji. A little bit less of an upstart because we know his name now.
Right.
So strong today. Every single person is having a field day with their aim. It's unbelievable. And they're actually going through another wall. Why? Why do you do this to me? That was just brutal. He gets a little bit of high ground there. The players didn't realize that it was going to open that up a little bit. The zone.
Okay, no way. That was.
Oh, no! He does get trap damage, but then falls on the launch pad. That player didn't even mean to place the trap, Zeke. He just got the 150 on the Y, and he needs to get down immediately so he can use these shield potions now as it goes in the ravine. But this is such an uncomfortable position. Exactly. Moritz taking the position on the hill because it could go over. If it does go over, so he has to go down and back. The heavy sniper.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let me just walk into this build. I'll take a launch pad, too. Did he get the launch pad? I don't think he did. It was there on the left. I don't think he saw it.
Yeah. He's got those minis, though, so he can heal up at least slightly over 100. Daxor again. He falls all the way down, actually, so that's unfortunate. But it is finally coming off of that hill. It depends how the zone moves. Could be awkward, but it is going to go down to low ground, so we'll see. Or it's reloading that heavy sniper. That's so important.
Oh,
and that's why. And that's why he takes out Y from earlier. I was going to say, it's so important for players to remember. And I would maybe... No, Hardkos has a really good position. Hardkos, ESL Polish edition, solo winner. We'll see now. Oh, he actually drops that player. Actually, was that...
Yeah, with Moritz.
Okay.
Gets dropped down. And now trying to lock this up. It's 1v1 on the side of the mountain. One drop down exposed. Nice. No build,
This
Bala.
is so perfect. Edward here, getting on the side of the mountain. Now he's forcing them to all fight. It's only Krusty and Blue Tea and the Stinks again. This is a said and done unless he can use a launch pad or something to get up on high ground. He's actually going to try to shoot him out and try to finish it, but no. Edrak with the win there. Solid win, and that's all about positioning, Zeke. All about finding a location in the zone that's going to be perfect and stopping the rest of the players, especially when it's in these low ground. This ravine is so awkward to play in.
Yeah. And
you have to be aware, and you have to look for those opportunities. And so,
what has shaken out there? Blaster remaining in that first place spot with 85.7 ahead of Train DRG there. And even look down in 6, Zexro. What are you doing here, Zexro? You're here and you're placing 6, qualifying for tomorrow with 72 points. My God.
Mitro as well, right under him. Swat Seti. I love these names as well. Weke Weke. That's fantastic.
If you change that to a Z, he'd be Zeke Zeke. They're in 11th, though. Fnatic Jarl as well. And, guys, don't forget, it is the top 120 that are placing, or rather, sorry, the top 120 from tomorrow placing the money. So right now, this is kind of like a pretty loose, I guess, like you're seeing who's going into tomorrow, right? Because it's going to be top 3,000. We started with top 3% of the region, and then the top 3,000 of that move on to finals tomorrow. So we get to kind of see who's coming into finals tomorrow. And that's kind of, I mean, like even someone like